Imagine this. You have a small glass jar sitting on your desk. Inside, there are just a few loose bills and some random little things you drop in from time to time. But slowly, you start to notice something strange. Every morning, there seems to be a bit more money in the jar, as if a fairy slipped some in while you were asleep. Of course, we all know real life does not work like that. But there is a real kind of magic, one that actually exists. It is the kind that allows your money to work on its own and grow, even when you are doing nothing, even while you are fast asleep. And that is exactly how the journey of someone who decides to retire in just 7 years begins. 7 years. It sounds unrealistic. It sounds like a privilege reserved for people with massive incomes, tech geniuses who sold million-dollar startups, or those with special financial knowledge that we simply do not have. And if you are listening right now, I want you to know this. That belief itself is the real barrier. We assume that to shrink a 40-year working life down to just 7 years, we would need to multiply our monthly savings to an almost impossible level. But that is not true. The amount you actually need to invest each month is much lower than what you are probably imagining. However, before I reveal that number, we need to build the right mindset together, because the number itself means nothing if your mind isn't ready to understand why it's possible. For decades, we've been taught that retirement is something that happens at age 60 or 65. As a result, almost every financial plan is stretched across 40 to 45 years before retirement. And the world assumes we can only save very small amounts. It's like walking across a country. You take a few steps each day, and after many decades, you finally arrive. But the moment you decide to shorten the finish line from 40 years to just 7, walking is no longer an option. You have to run. That means high intensity, strict discipline, and letting compound interest run at full speed. And to start this race, the first thing we need to do is redefine the finish line. What does retirement actually mean? Forget the image of white yachts, expensive champagne, or diamond watch collections. That is a picture created by media and marketing. For this 7-year plan, retirement means freedom. Freedom is when your total invested assets generate enough passive income to cover all your basic living expenses without you having to trade your time for a job. You can still work if you want to, but you work because you enjoy it, not because the bills are forcing you to. Let's assume a comfortable but not luxurious lifestyle in the US or Europe costs about $3,000 a month. That covers rent, food, transportation, and a few personal interests. Over a year, that comes to $36,000. Now we apply a classic rule in the financial independence world called the 4% safe withdrawal rule. This rule says you can withdraw 4% from your investment portfolio each year without running out of principal. To generate $36,000 a year, you simply divide that number by 4%. The result is $900,000. That is our target number, $900,000 in invested assets. I know, that number may sound even more intimidating. Nearly $1 million in just 7 years feels impossible, but the real power does not come from passive saving. It comes from activating 5 growth engines at the same time. The first engine, and the most powerful one, is compound interest. This is when the returns you earn start generating returns of their own. The second engine is reinvesting. Every dollar of profit, every dollar of dividends you receive is not taken out to spend. It goes straight back into the system. The third engine is gradually increasing your contributions. You do not need to start with a huge amount, but you must commit to increasing your monthly investment as your career and income grow. The fourth engine is an inflation-adjusted portfolio. Your money has to run faster than inflation. If it does not, you are not moving forward. You are just running in place. And the fifth engine, a critically important strategy, is using market cycles to your advantage. Instead of panicking when the market goes down, you learn to see those moments as the biggest sales of the year. They are opportunities to buy more assets at lower prices and dramatically accelerate your wealth-building speed. So where should we put our money? Choosing the right investment vehicle is extremely important because not every tool is designed for a short and high-intensity timeline like this one. A savings account? Definitely not. The returns are far too low, usually around 1 to 2%, and often not even enough to beat inflation. Putting money there is like pouring water into a bucket with holes. Bonds? They are safer, but the growth is simply too slow. Bonds are like a reliable bicycle. It will get you to the destination, but in 40 years, not in 7. Real estate or real estate investment trusts? They have strong potential, but they are complex. They require large upfront capital, deep knowledge, and they are not very liquid. It's like building your own race car. Extremely powerful if you're an engineer, but also very risky. For our goal, ETFs and broad market index funds like the S&P 500 are the simplest and most effective choice. They provide instant diversification at a low cost. Historically, the US stock market has grown about 10% a year. After inflation, the real return is closer to 7% a year. And that kind of steady growth is exactly what we need for a 7-year plan. Now let's return to the most important question. How much do you actually need to invest each month? Using a real annual return of 7% if you invest consistently, at $2,000 a month, after 7 years, with the power of compounding, you would have about $216,000. At $3,000 a month, after 7 years, you would have about $324,000. At $4,000 a month, after 7 years, you would have about $432,000. Hold on, I can already hear what you are thinking. These numbers are still very far from the $900,000 you mentioned earlier. This plan has a flaw. And this is exactly where most people misunderstand the strategy and give up. But here is the truth. Your investment amount does not need to be fixed from the beginning. That number will grow as your income grows. And income is the most flexible and changeable variable in your entire life equation. You cannot control the stock market, you cannot control inflation, but you absolutely can control your ability to earn money. You can change jobs and earn 20% more. You can learn a high-demand skill and increase your value. You can start a side hustle. You can build a YouTube channel, a blog, or a consulting service. The possibilities are endless. Your life over the next 7 years is not a straight line. It is an upward curve, and so is your income. In the first year, you might only be able to invest $1,500 a month. But by the third year, after a promotion or income from a side project, you could raise that to $5,000. By the fifth year, that number could be $7,000 a month, or even more. From here, we can draw a clear conclusion and lay out a concrete roadmap. The minimum threshold to realistically retire in 7 years is starting with a consistent investment of around $3,000 to $4,000 per month. But this only works if it comes with 4 non-negotiable rules. First, you must have an active plan to increase your income every year. Second, you must tightly control your expenses so that most of your additional income flows directly into investments, not into lifestyle upgrades. Third, you must reinvest all profits and dividends. And fourth, you must never break the investment flow. No matter how the market moves, you stay committed to the plan. This 7-year journey won't be easy. It demands focus, discipline, and an unshakable belief in the process. But it is absolutely achievable. It's a problem with a solution. And that solution is in your hands. Thank you for listening. If you found this valuable, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey together.